Yes, 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 yes. You heard it. You heard it. We are live in the building. Good morning. If you are just tuning in, I do go by the name of Miss Dru, and I'm joined by the one they call the one and only GoldKay.
Oh my days.
I feel like this happens every single show. And we're like, yeah. And then the other person on the side is, yeah. Are we awake now?
No, I'm awake.
This is great. Again, thank you so much for coming so bright and early to join me and my crazy energy.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me.
Welcome to the workout. This is the show. We are in the middle of the workout now. We've had the warm up. We are getting in there.
Okay.
Obviously, guys, do you know what? We'll start. If you are viewing this online, you can see that GoldKay's got these muscles. Ladies, it's a bit early. It's a bit early to be watching these muscles and these pecs, but clearly he's already been working out. But GoldKay, for those who've been living under a rock, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so I go by the name of GoldKay. I am a singer-songwriter, Afrobeats artist from the UK, born in Ghana. Yeah, that's me.
How long have you been in the music industry?
I've been in the music industry, I'd say, for about 5 years, but officially GoldKay since last year.
Oh, officially GoldKay. So what were you before?
So basically, I used to do a lot of studio work, a lot of backing vocals work for various artists. I've worked with Dappy from N-Dubs. I've worked with a lot of the UK funky house people like Crazy Cousins. So I was a lot in the background, and then me and a group of friends, we decided that we was gonna apply for Britain's Got Talent in 2013.
Okay.
And we got to the semi-finals.
Whoa, congratulations.
Yeah, then since then, like, just that thrill of knowing that, you know what I'm saying, people are celebrating what you do on stage and just enjoying what it is that you do kind of pushed me in the direction to kind of mold myself to become the artist that I am today. Okay,
so how did you come up with the name GoldKay?
So my actual name is Nana K.
Okay.
And Nana in Ghana is like a royal title. And you know, the commodity of royalty is gold.
Yes.
So I just kind of changed the Nana to gold and kept the K. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Loving it. Okay. So you're saying Britain's Got Talent is what kind of made you made you get into like music in the first place, going solo. How did you know that you could actually sing, or that you had a talent? Yeah, so
basically there was one camp meeting. It was a church camp meeting, actually.
Do you know, a lot of people start from church. You see, God is good.
Yeah, no, he's definitely good. Basically, one lady was hearing me muck about on the microphone when the band was doing their sound checks for the evening praise and worship. And she came into the chalet and she was just like, oh, was that you singing? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, you know, you can sing. Like, have you ever considered singing? I was like, nah. You know, obviously, boy from the ends, singing is, yeah, nah, cuz, you know what I'm saying, singing for the sweet boys. You know what I mean? But yeah, then she kind of entered me into a competition unexpectedly.
Wow.
And I came runners up. Apparently the reason why I didn't win is because I didn't sing an original song.
Oh.
So since then it was just like, you know what, let me look into this thing. Let me see what I can do, and God's been good since. You know what I mean?
Okay. So how would you say, so in the last year, you're saying you've been taking it seriously?
Yeah, so basically, when I first started, you know, it was kind of difficult, obviously, with the whole support. If nobody knows you, it's like, oh, you're putting out music, no one really pays you any mind. But my team's been working hard. I joined forces, myself and our manager Belinda joined forces with Beverly Music Group, with my manager Ed and Adubia as well, and since then it's just been progression after progression, and I'm seeing that, you know, like, I'm getting genuine following, and people are genuinely supporting the movement and seeing what it is that I'm doing, seeing the hard work that's happening between myself and my team. And and I can see it more now.
So how would you describe the journey so far in the past year?
The journey...
You'd use one word.
Interesting.
Elaborate.
Like, it's so funny when you start doing things, like what you start to see in terms of like the people that are around you, those who support you in comparison to those who don't. The hardship, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, like you have to work hard to get out there. It doesn't just fall into your hands like that. So
definitely.
And it's more so the drive. It builds up your character, you know what I mean. And I'm a strong believer of God will never take you where your character can't keep you. So all this hard work and all of this hardship, so to speak, to get out there is more so to just kind of mold my character so that when I get there, I'll be ready for what's...
Do you feel like you've ever had to change your character in certain ways just to adapt to get to wherever you need to go?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that you'll definitely learn in this game is patience.
Oh, that is the best and biggest and hardest word.
You like... like Rome wasn't built in a day, innit?
As they say.
So like, you know, the fact that you're not as big as Rome doesn't mean that you're not going to face the same problems. You know what I mean? So it's more, you learn to be patient. You learn to be strong, because you can really crumble in this game if you're not careful. But you have to also believe in yourself, believe in your product, or else there's no point trying to get a fan base, because how else are you going to sell your product to them if you don't believe it yourself? So
tell them, let them know. Listen, guys, GoldKay is in the building dropping them golden nuggets. I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. Right now we're going to go into another song. This one is called Give It To Them. Oh, you see that? He was giving us the nuggets. Now he's about to give it to them in this song. Turn it up, guys.
Give it to them. Give it to them. Give it to them. Give it to them. Tambola, I go give her the tambola. You gon' need to come over. Analyze you all over. Tambola, I go give her the tambola. You gon' need to come over. Analyze you all over. She looks sweet, yo. Everything that the girl I go do, she make it look easy, yo. Look at them kinty, yo. A body shaped like hourglass. Papa don't pretty, yo. Don't pretty, yo. Give it to them. Baby, yeah. Give it to them. To them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. We gon' make her feel it. Give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. We gon' make her feel it. Give it to them in just a little bit, yes. And give it to them in just a little bit, alright. And give it to them in just a little bit, alright. And give it to them in just a little bit. Give it to them all night, baby, yeah. Give it to them all night, baby, yeah. Come on and give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. We gon' make her feel it. Give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Come on and give it to them all night. Baby, yeah. Give it to them all night. We gon' make her feel it. Tambola, I go give her the tambola. You gon' need to come over. Analyze you all over. Give it to them. Tambola, I go give her the tambola. You gon' need to come over. Analyze you all over.
tambura. Ooh, ooh. Give it to them, man, like GoldKay, and he is live in the building.
You gonna need to come over, analyze you all over.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good morning. If you are just tuning in, I do go by the name of Ms. Dru, and I have been keeping you company all the way from 8 a.m. Yes, not 7 anymore, because DJ T-Cell has been giving us the fantastic special Ms. Dru mix. But if you are just joining, you have missed us talking to man like GoldKay, the Afrobeats artist whose name is Nana, but changed it to Gold because that represents royalty. Where have you been? I hope you haven't been sleeping on the kid, because mate, he's been dropping some real golden gems, but we're getting back into it, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
No. We are getting back into it. So describe to us your sound.
So I guess my sound is, the thing is, my sound is very diverse in terms of like vocally, in terms of what I will do. I kind of go with feeling. So in terms of songs that you might hear, I don't think you put a distinctive sound on it per se. You just be like, it's just expect the unexpected anytime you press play. Because I don't want
Expect the unexpected. Okay, so you can't even be put in a box.
Yeah, because I don't want anyone to get bored of me. I don't want you to press play and know what I'm coming to do. No.
Oh. No. Do you think there's artists that are like that though?
Yeah, but the things, I guess it works for some artists. I mean, it works for some artists because, you know, melodically, they've got a producer, or they work with producers that understand what it is that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
For me, I'm quite eclectic when it comes to music. I like a lot of genres.
Nice.
So whatever genre that I sit on, I want to complement that genre a certain way. Do you see what I'm saying?
So then you can't call yourself just an Afrobeats artist, can you?
No, I mean, I will say I'm an artist of Afro influence.
Hey, Dondo!
Come on. Yeah.
Repeat that and slowly. Please, I'm turning off the music. Go.
I'll say that I'm an artist of Afro influence.
Afro influence. And you see these nuggets. I think you guys all need to get his number, follow him on Twitter, and let's see the golden nuggets that he'll be dropping daily, because that is wow. Wow, I'm in a presence.
I'm trying.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Okay, so mainly it would be, would you say that you would, you know, venture into maybe doing dancehall, bashment, or pop even?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, one thing that I will not lose is I will not lose the authenticity. Yeah.
I can't even think myself. You know what I'm trying to say.
Cool.
Tomato.
Yeah. Of the root of where the music is from.
Okay.
And I use that in the language. So like, I might put subtle words in, or I might speak the pidgin, but I will not let it lose the Afro side of it.
Okay,
Do you see what I'm saying?
Nice.
So whether it be a slow jam, whether it be, I think there'll be a way in which I can translate it so that it doesn't lose that Afro in it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, cool, nice. Okay, so tell us a little bit about, obviously all on social media you've been at BBC. So you started BBC, well, obviously not BBC. Britain's Got Talent is ITV, right?
Yeah.
I don't watch TV anymore. I'm too busy. So now you're on BBC One, and you've got this hashtag all together now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so basically the whole concept of the show is basically like church, really.
Really?
In that, well, I say that figuratively because the whole idea is to see how much of the congregation you can get to sing along with you.
Oh.
So like you see in church, it's more like a call and response.
Yeah,
like praise and worship,
yeah.
everybody's involved. So it's basically like that. So I agreed to do the show because I kind of enjoy that concept. Even me as an artist, when I go to perform, I don't really like to see it as a performance, even though that is what I'm doing.
Yeah. I
want everybody to get involved. So for me, I'm more of an inclusive person. Like, it's not about, oh, watch me. It's like, get involved. Like, let's all vibe. Let's all get on this. So that's the kind of concept of what the show was. So I agreed to do it. When I did do it, I mean, it was a good experience, but like, looking back at it now, it was very cabaret in terms of, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was more so, it wasn't, I won't say it was about talent, I'll say it was more so about your song choice. Do you know what I mean? But again, it was good exposure. I mean, BBC One prime time on a Saturday. Yeah. You can't go wrong.
There you go.
And like, it is quite overwhelming. Like when I go onto like the train and that people just kind of
look at you twice. I've seen you before.
Yeah, so
you look familiar, governor.
So yeah, I mean, it's been a good journey from Ghana till now. In the last couple of months, it's been crazy.
Well, yeah, because obviously we've seen that you go to Ghana. You go to Ghana every year.
Yeah.
And so you had a performance last year. Well, last year, early this year. Well, it was last year, ending of last year.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. How was that? How did you even get that booking? What was the feeling like?
Well, like I said, my management are very aggressive. Like they you know, wherever they feel like they need me to show myself, they'll try that, or they make sure, or they try their hardest to get me onto those platforms.
Yeah.
My management contacted Mr. Easy's management and got me onto, like, well, actually I did Mr. Easy here when he was here at Roundhouse. Yeah, and then that went well. So then I guess was an easy reference to bring me back again. And that was at La Palm Beach Hotel in Ghana.
Yeah, we saw it all on the Snapchat, don't worry.
You know, I got a little bit excited. And you know, it was a bit hot on stage.
Yeah. See, ladies, he's getting into it now. He's getting into it. Go on, tell us more.
And then, you know, I took my top off.
And what happened? Really. They went crazy.
No,
it even made headlines, online magazines.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was actually shocked. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that kind of response. But it was good. It was overwhelming because I'm in Ghana and it happened in Ghana. Like, obviously, they know, even though I'm Ghanaian, they know that I'm not from there. Like, I don't live there. So to get that kind of support from, if you want to call it, somewhere where I'm not a resident, is encouraging. Very encouraging. Nice
indeed. Okay, hold on. I think I've got another song that I want to play. Celebrate?
No, you remind me.
That's end. That's at the end.
Oh, Catch a Wave.
Catch a Wave. We'll do that in a second, guys. Okay, all right. So now tell us. I had a question and I've just been thrown off just randomly. Right, yeah, so obviously the whole changing of the body weight, or not, well, yeah, changing of the image.
Yes.
Do you have a special stylist?
I do. So, well, yeah. Shout out to Adubia. Basically, you know, we had a meeting mid last year, and the whole discussion was, you know, maybe you need to change the image a little. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've been working hard in the gym.
Yes, most definitely.
And it's really helped in terms of my confidence. You know, I feel good.
But so why did you decide that changing the image was something that needed to be done, though?
I mean, I guess, you know, there's a particular stereotype that goes with a lot of things. Like even for example, if you was to take fashion, for example, like a lot of these, if you want to call it fashion models, look a particular way, or they have a particular physique, and that's what appeals to, you know, the wider audience. You know what I'm saying? So it is almost fitting the status quo to ensure that, you know, people recognize you to be, if you want to call it, of the industry standard.
It's standard, you know. But people should be loving the way they are.
I mean, to the individual, yeah. If you feel good about yourself, that's fine. But it's what others think. I mean, that you having supporters or you having fans is about what they think about you.
Yeah, true.
So you have to kind of, it's almost, you almost got to look at it their way.
Okay, cool. Let's get into your new song and then we can talk about this afterwards. Here we go. This one, guys, is actually You Remind Me.
You got me over, girl, and I did it slow. the kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all these was a dream. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all these was a dream. She done gave me all the dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all these was a dream.
GoldKay, you remind me featuring before Bono. We're going to get into this right after the break.
Get your finger on the pulse. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Pulse88.
2018 with a
You the kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all this was a dream. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. And you the kind of a girl that I once knew. And she done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all this was a dream. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew.
Releasing Limited, who are a credit broker and
Red eyes, bad eyes. You go, girl, I'll be there. Everywhere you go, girl, I'll go with you. Lord, make I'm low, still I still blow with you. Get tight pairs, if I close with you. Grab a bag, see friends, I still hold you through. Like, oh, you got me slow. You got me thinking, I know what I know. That you are the best, that I can't let you go. God, I need you in my life, I swear I need you in my
The
home.
kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all this was a dream. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. You the kind of a girl that I once knew. She done gave me all the things that you wanted. Even all this was a dream. The dream, baby. You the kind of a girl that I once knew.
Another guilty beat.
this is your favourite station.
Pulse88.co.uk.
Yes, we are back on the other side. It is your girl, Miss Dru. I've been keeping you company, and you are tuned in to Breakfast with Dru. We are in the middle of our workout. You already know how the thing set. And we are here with man like GoldKay.
Come on.
Do you know what? I won't lie, it's a little bit more higher energy than before, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so before the break, we press play on a new exclusive for you called You Remind Me. Tell me a little bit about that song, because when I first saw the name, I was thinking of Usher.
Yeah.
Tell us.
So melodically, it's kind of similar in terms of thing. That was the inspiration. However,
Okay.
in terms of the actual song itself, basically the message behind the song is like, you know, when you meet a stranger, you feel like you've known them from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, or they remind you of somebody in the past. Do you see what I'm saying? But the catch of the song is, the person reminds me of somebody from the past, but there's actually nobody from the past. It's a dream that actually does come to life.
Wow. Ooh.
You know
what
I'm saying?
inspires your lyrics, please?
I've experienced quite a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So a lot of it is
Life
is
experiences.
metaphorically interpreted.
Yeesh.
Bro, fool.
Wow! I can't. It's too early. It's too early. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Life experiences. Cool. So, if you had the opportunity to obviously this one you collaborated with B for Bonner.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity to collab with anybody, as in you left here today and they rang your phone saying, GoldKay, let's do this, and you would be ecstatic, like you wouldn't even go to your next destination, who would it be? Ooh.
Wait, in terms of what genre?
It is you would like to work with anybody. Who is the next person or best person you would love to work with? It would be a dream.
I would say Bruno Mars.
Oh, okay. And why?
Because the thing is, I feel like Bruno Mars is in a lane of his own. Like there's nobody else in that lane, so he has no competition. And I think if I'm in a lane on my own where I have no competition, I've monopolized in that field. It's gonna take a while for somebody to replace me, so I'll always be relevant.
Yes. Do you know what? I can imagine Bruno Mars doing a slightly Afrobeats kind of tune.
I think he would
be
funk it up.
amazing.
He would funk it up.
Yes, it would. Amazing. Oh, Bruno, if you're listening, please. GoldKay needs you right now.
Come
We
on.
need to do a collab. It is a must.
Let's do this.
Would you say there's a genre that, as a whole, generational UK is sleeping on at the present moment?
The UK sleeping on. I feel like the UK is sleeping on Afrobeats. Like obviously I understand that, you know, there's the Afro swing,
Afro bash,
which is like, you know, the Kojo Funds and J Husses and those guys. But the rest of the world has picked up on it. And the rest of the world has become very colourful, very Afrocentric. But I just feel like the UK hasn't caught up on it yet because we're still trying to establish ourselves as the UK because we've been supporting America for so long. It's only now that we've taken appreciation for our own music. So once we've overcome that, then we'll be able to inherit anything else that's happening.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Okay, right. Well, GoldKay, tell us about what you've got coming up as we are coming to the end.
So you remind me the song that I have with B for Bonner. Shout out B for Bonner in
Whoop,
Ghana.
whoop.
Will be coming out next week.
Oh, you see it there? Exclusive on my show.
Come on.
Exclusives.
Come on.
Before we get into that though, you do need to drop a real exclusive so people know that this is not actually pre-recorded.
Okay.
I need you to do me a freestyle. Now you can sing any song that you sang before. You can make up a song about me. Anything that you want, you have got the mic. And it starts right now.
Well, it's the way, my girl, you da dance on me. I da get excited when you push your body on me. Take your time, baby, need to take the pressure off me. Now easy, girl, don't make me have to give you belly. Giving you belly. And do you want me to give belly? Wanna come to my room and say, oh, the way you the back on me. The way you the back on me. Come by the way, girl, and you go see how will it be when you be with me. Oh, we go make that the sweet music. The sweet music.
Woo! Man like GoldKay exclusives for my show. Boom, boom, fire. All of them thing there. Glass smash. Choo, choo, choo.
Oh, come on.
Yes, did you hear that, guys? Exclusives. Is that like a song that is out already?
That's a song that's soon coming.
Look at that. Look at that. You see, GoldKay, you've given us a preview. I know the ladies are screaming. Where can we find you? What have you got coming up? How can we follow the rest of your journey?
So you can find me on GoldKay Official. That's Instagram and Twitter. Snap is Gold Music GH, and on any other social media is just GoldKay.
GoldKay all over. Have you got any shows that you're performing at next that we can come and see you at?
I do, but follow me and you will find out
Okay.
what shows I'm gonna be on.
Next Friday, this time next week,
Yes.
we're dropping You
Remind
Remind Me. Yes, guys. Okay, cool. Right, so we are going to get into the last song. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for dealing with my energy.
No, your energy is infectious. I think now when I go, I'm gonna be
Start skipping.
yo. It's a serious energy. It's a good energy, man.
Oh my goodness, guys, yes, it is your girl Miss Dru. We've got more music coming up, and obviously we're going to play the artist that Dru is feeling this week. But for now, I'm leaving you on GoldKay. catch a wave. You better be catching this wave.
This speak go make you go
On the wave when I step into the dance, had that's a rock and a Henny in the car. You best know who we are. See a peng ting, no holds barred. A couple peng tings on my radar, grinding bare slow. Just say Neymar. She got the sauce and the flavor, so I'm tryna be seeing her later. But let's talk about now. And if he wants beef, go find a cow. Said he better chill or we'll take a man out. Tryna grab a girl, ain't tryna grab a clown. When I sip a liquid juice with my brodies, she wanna roll, she gotta bring her coldies. On the wave, yeah, man, you know me. If you're on the wave, come, let's
I'm tryna catch a wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them. That's the wave I'm on, yeah.
I'm the man of the year when I walk in. But the juice says she love the way I'm saucing. I can tell by the way that she flaunting, giving me the eye that she done talking. Grab a girl by a waistline when the heady hit. No, I don't waste time. You don't know. I gotta take mine, grind in the corner. No, I don't bait wine. Yeah, she knows what's what. Why you got your coat on like you're on the block, sweating at yourself. You think we ain't clocked? Then same man there, same man's not hot. When I sip a liquid juice with my brodies, she wanna roll, she gotta bring her coldies. On the wave, yeah, man, you know me. If you're on the wave, come, let's
I'm tryna catch a wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them, and sip a liquor juice with a girl them. Oh, I'm tryna catch a little wave with a man them. That's the wave I'm on. This girl really sweet, my tea, and she they look so nice. Look at her swag on her back, my chin. And she they make man wanna give her ring. Gotta take time, gotta do my thing. Gotta do my thing. She looks crazy, crazy. Look at her, she's the one in red. Who wanna say Baileys, Baileys? Come to VIP instead. She's crazy, crazy. Look at her, she's the one in red. Who wanna say Baileys, Baileys? Come to VIP